Am I streaming? Like, is it actually working or am I tripping? I don't know. I don't know. It says that I'm live. On OBS, it says that I'm live. Okay. I am live. W, let's go. YouTube, what's good? Usually I'm streaming on Twitch. Today I decided I would stream on YouTube. Let me fix my little model feller. Sorry, you're gonna see some things up here on the screen. Give me a second. Yeah. Yep. That should be good. Okay. I think. Hopefully. Yeah, it's fine. All right. Usually, yeah, I'm making videos, making beats for a boring, dumb bitch. But I am working on a video. I recorded a video today, and like it was like 50 minutes long. I was like, I'm not posting a 50-minute video. And that's, that's obviously like without editing and stuff, but like I was like, no, there's no way I can do that. Too much work. Yeah, not the play. So I'm gonna write a script for the video just to make sure that it's not like that long, because like as interesting as Vocaloid content is to talk about, it's not that interesting to just listen to, maybe? Or maybe that's a controversial opinion, I don't know. Anyway. I don't expect any interaction on this necessarily, but oh shit. Wait, this is big. Hold on. This is big. Something big just appeared on my screen. Give me a second. Wait. See if this is gonna show up on my. What is that? Dude, YouTube is such an ugly website, bro. Like, I don't fucking get it. Why is it so ugly? Right. So, I'm gonna watch both of these videos. They seem like... So, you got the Saba video, which is hype. Because, I don't know, I'm a VTuber fan, so let's see it. Got a fish. All right. Is this a song? Okay. It says vocal, so. Let's see. I just realized it's muted. You freestyle over this. Yeah. Here's what I'll do, actually. This is cute. This is very cute. Well, that's great. I mean, I'm happy she's back. That's cool. Anyway, bunch of new songs, Vocaloid songs were released. This is easy content for me. So let's go. This it's just I guess whatever pops up in my recommended, I'm listening to. So let's see it. This is by Flavor Foley. W start.
1, 2, 3, tap your feet, such a classic melody. 1, 2, 3, you know the word, so sing along
I don't.
with me. 1, 2, 3, more scenes shining through the silver screen. 1, 2, 3, don't you think this is how we ought to be? Just another day for you kids away, love, and
Okay.
just another day, just another day, just another day, just another day. 1, 2, 3.
Is this supposed to be like an analog horror thing?
It's me, the world you know, always running to and fro, a frightful place.
I actually really like her tuning.
But don't be scared, I'm not going anywhere. So just don't touch that dial and stay here a while with
I love this.
Sing with me, it's a catchy melody. ABC, it sounds so sweet when you sing along with me. 4, 5, 6,
This is some kind of analog horror thing. I can just feel it. Yeah.
For the sake of the way it ought to be. Just another day for you kids away in life.
I really love this little animation. This is very cute.
Just another day you keep getting out of the kiss the people say you see another day.
Oh. Aspect ratio changing.
1, 2, 3. Who's the brightest now you see? It's me. The world you
Uh-huh.
know never seems to
Am I gonna get jump scared? I hope so.
So don't delay, I'll be here to say
This is so cute.
just please don't touch the dial, just stay here a while with me.
I love this. I love this.
Just don't change that channel. I hope you won't be around. After all, I want to be one day. Yes, that's so wrong. Instead of acknowledge, don't you find it romantic the way this used to be? Closet, aesthetic, it's magic, the truth, the life, fantastic, but keep it from me. This is not what you think.
I do like that. That's very nice. I don't know. Is it like, is this meant to be some kind of? I was getting like like it's trying to be what's the word I'm thinking of? Like analog horror kind of. And obviously like it is trying to be analog. It's got the 3:4 aspect ratio. It's got the VHS kind of, oh, what is this called? The noise. So like I guess it kind of is, and it's got like quote unquote like off-putting imagery. But honestly, the music and the way that she's tuned is so fucking cute. It's like I can't Even if it is trying to be scary, I can't take it seriously. I love it. That's really nice. I honestly, I'm very impressed. Um, I uh-huh. Okay. I guess Flavor Foley is the main artist. Yeah, that's cool. I honestly also like I'm very like unpopular opinion maybe. Um maybe actually I don't know. I don't really I'm not a huge fan of like the English Vocaloid. Like how do I say that? Like I guess I'm not a fan of like the English voice banks of Vocaloids. Um People clown on it a lot and it's like I don't clown on it because it sounds dumb. It's just not really my thing. But like I I think it gets clowned on a lot because a lot of the songs that are popularized for using English voice banks just aren't that good. So like it gets a bad rap, I will say. So this is really really good stuff. So I like that. That's great. Um yeah, this is a Tetsuo song, and that's something. The disgusting truth. People fucking clickbait so well, man. Why can't I do that? Jesus. All right. Flashing lights, epilepsy warning. TETOS. That's funny. It's gonna be in English, probably, right? Is this like a? Uh huh. Okay. I don't. Okay. God. Oh, I've heard this before. This is kind of reminding me of. Uh. I like the okay crescendo. Oh man. I don't know. Something about I don't know. Unfortunately, you're very ugly, and I will not be replying to you. I don't know. I think something about just the tone of Teto in this song is not working for me. It's charming. It's got charm. I mean, the lyrics aren't bad. They're a little. They're kind of reminding me like I don't know if people know maybe like of Millie like the band. Millie was like super. They were like an underground thing when I first like got into them, which was cool. And then they became super big after doing the not Demon Slayer, the Goblin. Was it Goblin? What was it called? Goblin Slayer or some shit. That anime. They did like the opening for that, and they got super big. And now they have this like consistent thing where it was like their old lyrics were like wordy and they were like mouthfuls, but they flowed really really nicely and they didn't sound too forced. And now their current stuff is like way too wordy and way too mouthfully and it doesn't flow properly in my opinion, right? So like I feel like it's kind of giving me that vibe. Then, you know, add to that the fact that I don't think Teto's tone is really working for me here, and it's just like it's not really my thing. So, NT, NT. Got a lot of Teto stuff. I heard this the other day, actually. It's very charming. Oh, hell yeah. This is, I talked about it before, but this is one of the Vocaloid songs that would go on like my top 10 favorites list for sure. This song is just so good. It's so good. I think it's the reason why, like, I think Hiko is one of the best, honestly, one of the best, like, musical artists I've ever heard. Like, it genuinely. This song, like, convinced me. There's, like, obviously his other stuff, like, his older stuff is, like, fine, whatever, but this is peak. God, it's so good. Good. So good! It's so good! Alright, okay. Getting a lot of... What is this? Is it Otto? What is this? Ha! It's Love is War! That's so funny. I mentioned in one of my videos that this would be like on my top 10 favorite songs list as well. This is 4 years old? Am I hearing this correctly? What is my listening to? Uh-huh. I know. It's on her channel. It says Ado. The whole 9. She goes, ha! Okay, we're good. What is up with this mixing? It's like her vocal does not sound embedded in the song at all. Well, there's also like a filter on Miku's voice in the song originally. But it's like her voice is like compressed and there's no like reverb on it. Oh man. Damn. I really like Ado. It's like I've oh man. So like the thing about Ado and like why I've kind of not fallen out of love per se, but like why I've kind of not really been into her recent stuff is because she's become so predictable in how she presents her vocals, and that's like it's I don't know, it doesn't take away necessarily from the song because like she's still a good vocalist. It's just like for me it's like one of my favorite things to do is to like predict what's gonna come up in a song or like what the next part is gonna be. And I know almost every single time when she's gonna scream or when she's gonna do like the raspiness, and every single time I'm like, God damn it, like because for me it begins to lose its charm. It's like if you do it every single fucking time in every single song, it's not that cool anymore. It's like, okay, you're choosing to do this whenever you want and it doesn't sound authentic. And one thing about growls in particular, growls or like raspiness or whatever, is that they are meant, or at least I feel like stylistically, in my opinion, they're meant to come from like a place of passion and pain. And if you are using like this vocal fry, like growl all the time, it loses that emotional feeling behind it. Um, so I don't know. It's something about her like constantly using it is kind of just like she's been like, okay, we get it, you know. Also, it's like not to mention like it's like you have two bads on top of each other. That's that sounds kind of crazy without context. It's her voice is it's layered weirdly in the fact that like it sounds like it's on top of the track. It's not embedded within the track. There's no reverb. It's compressed. It's not. It doesn't. It sounds like she's singing on top of the track, which is bad enough already. But then add to the fact that the instrumental that she's using is old and already suffers from being of a lower quality. It's like it's so not good. Like it's like but this song has always suffered from just having like a really bad instrumental. There's an updated version of it on YouTube. I'll see if I can find it. That's way better. Because it's like that even in the original song. It's like the instrumental's just too quiet or something. I don't know, but like this song is perfect for her voice, so it's kind of disappointing, I guess. All right. This is version 2. It's got 1 view, and it was made 5 hours ago, so let's see. I like this. I don't speak Japanese, so I have no clue what she's saying. But I really like the way that this melody is flowing. I like this. The swell, the vocal swell. I love it. Yeah, that smacks. I love that. Banger. Keep up the good work. Hell yeah. That's fucking awesome, dude. I like that. I like that a lot. Wait, I gotta... Hang on. It's funny. All right. Sorry, I was responding to text. I like this. This is cool. W. Good shit. Love. This is called Strawberry with no views. AI. AI. Oh. Yeah. This is nice. Too ballady for me personally, though. Too ballady for me personally, but valid. Okay, I'm not listening to fucking AI covers. That's crazy, bruh. What is all this stuff? Hold on. I have no idea what it's gonna show on my screen, so give me a sec. I'm gonna look up Giga. Oh, okay, we're good. I never know. Can't never play it too safe. I did see that this dude has released some new stuff. So, oh God Almighty. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, I get nervous with the animation. Okay, I like Giga. I really, really need to. Okay, I'm gonna combust. Here we go. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm not really into it right now. Now, hold on one second. I need the audience. Hold on. Give me a minute. Here. Hey, yo.
Hello?
Yo, I need your help right now. I'm on stream. I'm listening to Vocaloid.
Okay, hi.
I need your opinions on stuff.
Huh? I go to my computer.
Yeah, go to your computer. I'm gonna screen share it too if you want. Huh?
Yeah. Let me go to my computer.
Okay.
Let me get on my computer.
For context, Giga released a new song 2 weeks ago.
Ew. Okay.
Oh my god! Just wait until you actually hear it and see it.
Ew. No, I'm scared. These guys are getting old,
be,
bro. They're getting old. They're getting old. Bro, they're getting old.
I know, but believe me, like I just trust me on this, okay? You need to listen to
like
it.
60, bro. In my head, he's like 60, bro.
He just turned 75. Learning about music again.
Bro. He's tenured. Okay, hold on, I'm switching my computer.
Yeah, let me know when you're. There we go. I can tell you're on your PC because your mic quality gets clearer.
Oh yay!
All right. Look at this.
Okay, looking.
You see?
Yeah.
See this?
Yeah.
Just listen to this.
Okay. I honestly was kind of bopping until the chorus hit.
Exactly.
Also-
Okay. Yes. But go on.
Is this like an AI like Miku vocal bank? What is like that fuzzy sound? You can hear it like kind of like audio that you hear with like the Sevio AI, where it's like a kind of muffled and like you can hear like a, you know what I'm talking about?
Dude, I think like okay, I don't know because like it's not specified, I don't think. But like I wouldn't be surprised if there's some fucking
Yeah, shit. See, Synth V.
oh yeah, it is AI. It's gotta be synth. Okay, here's the thing, because it's not required. Like it's not inherent that all of these new synthesizer programs are using AI, but they are implementing it very very softly into everything. So like that AI sound completely makes sense.
Yeah, but you can like hear the engine. You know, I can hear like the fuzziness of it. It
Dude.
sounds like whenever those AI voice banks sing, it sounds like they're singing through like saran wrap on their mouth to me.
No, no. This is so not it.
Yeah, that chorus was ass. And also, video's ugly. I hate the
This
fucking
video is
motion.
so ugly, dude.
I
That's
hate
what I'm
the
saying.
Dragon Rock animation, bro. It's
It's
so
ugly. It's so
it's like-
ugly. Like,
Ugh.
I could deal with it. Well, I could deal with it with Beyond the Way. Fucking, it was annoying in Beyond the Way. But
Change
like,
is okay.
Change, I like Change, but I like Beyond the Way more.
Yeah, I mean the video for Change is okay.
Yeah.
It has the same like drag and drop animation where it's like, oh, we're just gonna move the limbs around a little bit.
It's like live 2D animation.
Yeah.
But this was fucking annoying.
That's dog
This is
shit.
annoying. That's really bad, though, because that's like, it was like, okay, Giga, like, with all the other songs, it's like, okay, like, it's got a vibe, it's got the bounce, it's got the tone, but then the chorus is like still musical. But that was dog shit. That was really bad.
Yeah.
This is this is an even newer song with Kemu.
18
Gumi
hours.
SV. Oh shit, it's her synth V. I'm biased, you know me.
I mean, she sounds crazy.
What the fuck is it? Dude, her voice sounds incredible.
Yeah, this sounds fucking great.
She sounds insane. This is some anime or some shit. What is this?
Hi, Giga.
Hi, Giga. Hi.
Hi, Giga. I forgot you're here.
Just a moment. Hey. It's like Kevin was like, he was like, Giga, do you want to jump on this? And he's like, yeah, I'll do one part.
Yeah. I'll do a blink. I'll do a wink. I'll do a wink of it.
Oh man, that's funny. I've been finding these ones. I keep getting stuff without names here, and I just
posers.
I'm looking through these, and I'm like, what has the least views? I want to watch it. This is a really bad start.
I don't like this.
I don't like this
I just-
either. Does it get better?
I just took a melatonin. I don't want to hear this. I just took a melatonin. I don't want to
You
hear
need to listen to this. Static. This was I
Mm.
listened to it earlier. It's actually really good. I think you might like it.
Okay. Maybe. Why don't you play it?
Oh, this is the Japanese version. I listened to it in English.
You know, I I don't think everyone's gonna ever write as good as like English Vocaloid lyrics as fucking Aura.
Aura?
Do you remember Aura? You remember Aura? It's a
I-
fucking fuck ass polka song.
Oh yeah. That's a. I mean, yeah. I was listening to a Teto song a little earlier too, and I said it had like the Millie syndrome of like too many words doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
We talked about that song before. That's like the one song that got away with too many words because the rhyming schemes were actually very, very good. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it's you can do it. Like, it's not impossible.
you just gotta be a little bit smart.
Yeah, you can't be stupid. Oh look, my own live appeared. Guys,
Gotta be
what
smart.
am I up to, guys? What am I up to?
No, I'm hearing myself.
I can't. I don't know how to go back on YouTube. I have to actually like click the
Go
button.
somewhere else. Let's get out of here.
This is on-
Didn't I send you some Vocaloid songs like a couple months ago?
on Discord.
I feel like I
You
did.
sent me.
Hold on.
I didn't listen to this, so we're listening to this.
Oh, this is ass.
Oh my god!
Go, girl. Give us nothing.
What? No. Stop it. Stop it right
We haven't even
fucking
gotten
now.
to Nursk yet. Nursk.
Does Nurse, is it worse? Oh man, this is already
Nurse.
so bad.
Yeah. No.
You're telling me to get to Nurse. I can't believe she still exists.
Yeah, she's like 50. She's like 100.
It's like, sing it with as little feeling as possible.
I know. Go, girl. Give us nothing.
I've heard actual robots with more personality. Bro thinks he's fucking Bruno Mars for real. That's crazy. That's crazy. Dude,
Yeah, I know,
actually,
right?
okay. Dude, I was
That
recording
shit
a
was
video earlier.
crazy.
Wait. I might as well do it now because I have you here. I was recording
Oh.
a video earlier. I can turn this into a video. Thank God I have you here. It was unpopular Vocaloid opinions.
Ah.
You know? Yeah, don't sound too excited or whatever. Dude,
Yeah, I got those. Yeah.
I'm gonna read you some of people's unpopular opinions.
Okay.
Because there were some on here where I was like, no, that's valid. But one of them I was like, absolutely not.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. That's like a lot of them are just like, oh, like lack of merch, whatever. Someone said Utaos are better than Vocaloids. What are your thoughts on that? Their arguments were that Vocaloid is expensive. You can make your own voice banks, and it gives people a lot more options to find their own tunings and configurations.
Yeah, that's fine on the producer side, but I'm not producing. I'm listening.
That's true. But that's true.
Yeah, and like there are some Utao that I enjoy. I mean, I love fucking what's this guy's name? He did the cover of da 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 da.
No idea.
No, you know that song.
I do, probably, but I can't think of it off the top of my head.
The guy, yeah, but he has his own like Utau, and that one is really good. And it did a cover of Rolling Girl that I don't think you like, but I like.
I mean, there are songs that I like, or like covers even that I like Error, that one Error cover. Like I really like that.
I don't know, it's not by that voice bang.
That's a Utau though. Like I don't know her
Utau.
name, but
yeah, Utaus can be good. I just feel like
better than Vocaloids though.
Vocaloid is like it's just professionally done. It's gonna have
Exactly.
the upkeep, the updates, the variety, blah blah blah. And I can't
Exactly.
speak towards like a producer angle because I'm not on that end. As a listener, though, I most of the time I'd rather listen to Vocaloid.
Yeah, I think just like one of my things was like coming from the perspective of a listener, like it is it is what it is to me is it's that Vocaloid is made for the producers, for people who professionally make the music and are willing to spend on the software, and then Utaos are definitely like they can be used by producers most definitely, but they are like 100% more for enthusiasts, I think.
Enthusiasts, accessibility.
Like it's because it's so accessible, it does allow for enthusiasts. I think one of the things too is that like they were talking about like how it allows for different exploration of like tunings and other configurations. It's like yes, but also like consider the fact that when you're using other voice banks, like they're not recorded perfectly. Like
Yeah, I was
those
gonna say, isn't Vocaloid overall easier to experiment with?
on the one like Utao is infamously hard to use, which is
Yeah.
like the one thing. So like I want to say that even experimentation and configuration might also just be like the unfortunate result of just the program being too difficult. uh and that's which is fine. I mean, whatever. But like, I think in my experience I use like trials of Vocaloid and I've used Utao before, and
Okay.
I and I'm not a professional by any means, but like, I found that Vocaloid was a lot more intuitive. Especially because it is intuitive in that, it is consistently updated. And it is made like any other kind of DAW software. So that was my opinion on that.
Can you? This is interesting, but can you look up Rolling Girl cover for me? I want to see if it still exists. Utau or something. Yeah.
Some shit covered.
Yeah, it's literally the first one. Maori and Shu was
This
what I was
one.
thinking of.
Oh, yeah.
Shuhei.
Is it? Oh, this is Shuhei's voice.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Ty's recorded
And
pitches
Shuhei
in
has
5. That's crazy.
a fucking powerful voice, bro.
Yes, he does. Sounds very good when it's live. In my
But again,
experience.
it's not gonna be for everybody. I liked this cover when I was younger, though. But I'm also like, I don't think I've listened to this in like 3 or 4 years.
Ellen?
Okay, thoughts?
I mean, I think what I didn't expect was that it would start in his higher register, I guess.
Really?
Yeah, well, I mean, because the song inherently is in that exact, like, octave. But I always imagine when it's like, okay, you're using a male, usually, unless, like, the dude is, like, a soprano, it's more comfortable to hit it an octave lower.
Yeah, it definitely starts off like guns blazing in a way that's a little bit.
He also growls in,
disconcerting.
like, the first verse. It's like, is this Ado? Hello?
It's proto Ado, bro.
Proto-
Ado before Ado.
Valid.
What is it? It's B instead of BC, it's BA before Ado. For Ado blew up music forever in Japan.
Ado fucking exploded.
There's like
yeah.
This is no, it's too tangential. Never mind.
Yeah, we'll talk about it though. Keep it in mind. Pin it. Put a pin in it.
I will say though, what I like about this Utau is that like it sounds like somebody trying to reach those damn high notes. You know what I mean? It sounds like someone using their full chest to go like ah, you know?
Yeah. yeah.
And it, like when it hits the chorus, when you really want to go hard on it, it kind of slaps.
That's valid.
So yeah, not perfect, but I think it's sick. You know.
I think I always like for me like. This is call me close-minded.
9 years old.
This video is 9 years old, and 9 years ago, dude, 9 years ago, 2016, insanity.
No.
Insane. I think though that like what kind of is confusing for me is like, you're right, like it does sound like he's straining to hit those high notes, but Utao like inherently does not, in my experience using it, and maybe I'm wrong, I don't know how it is nowadays because I used it forever ago, but in my experience with using it, one thing that Synth V and Vocaloid and CVO naturally do is they provide pitch bends when you're changing notes, like you naturally would as an actual singer. Utao doesn't do that, so it's like you have the quote unquote realism of like reaching for notes and straining the same way you would naturally singing out loud, minus the actual human effect of the in between like microtones that it takes to get all the way up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the natural sound of the voice bang just comes from the fact it's Shuhei, right? You know what
Exactly,
I mean?
yeah, because it is his voice after all, and
he can hit that shit.
Exactly.
He can hit that shit, bro.
Hit that shit,
can
bro.
hit
Hit that shit. I
Can
love
we listen to the
Shuhei.
chorus?
Yes. Close it. You're gonna get flies in there, bruh. It's gonna hurt here. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, that fucking slaps.
That's insane. But it's like, it's, you know what it makes me think of? Do you remember
Shuhei, I want you.
Okay. It's not even his real voice, and you're like,
I know,
crazy.
it's not. I'm just like, Shuhei, after
Don't get too wet,
again,
you'll ruin the
Shuhei,
circuitry type shit. It's funny because it's like, remember when I showed you this disease called Love? Do you remember that song? It's a Neru song, and it's Mafu Mafu did a cover of it.
Oh, Mafu Mafu.
And I showed it to you, and you were like, "Oh, that sounds really painful." But like, he's hitting the same notes as this guy is.
Listen, sometimes people got the sauce, and sometimes they don't.
Sometimes people got the sauce, and those people just happen to be robots. Valid.
Yeah, and sometimes I like listening to people when they sing, and it hurts a lot. But it has to be a specific person.
It
like,
can't be
I love
Otto.
Hop Along.
Oh yeah.
This can't be Otto, but I love Hop Along.
I don't think Otto has ever hurt once in her life. I'm just kidding. That's what I mean.
I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? I had multiple thoughts actually. My first thought. Do you want the stupid thought first,
yes.
or do you want the? Okay. Let's get away from this.
No, because this is
She did a cover of Rotten Girl?
We're gonna listen to it, because this is fucking relevant to what we're gonna talk about next, but please, go on.
Okay, but get what I'm gonna say and a couple of tabs ready. I remember when I was younger, there's a cover of Matryoshka, but somebody sampled, like, My Little Pony voice lines and spliced it.
Oh my god, I think I know what you're talking about.
It was, like, Fluttershy or Twilight Sparkle singing. I don't remember who. You can look it up.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Just have it saved on a tab so we can come back to it.
Duplicate. MLP Matryoshka, is that what you're telling me?
Sure.
Oh my.
It's I think it's
this one, huh?
But click on that channel. Cause I swear there's another one. Videos. Yeah! Oh my god, there's a Fluttershy version of Rolling Girl.
Okay, we will listen to these. Did you see it?
Yeah, it's up top. So there's
Oh my
Pony.
god.
Yeah.
Hi, Kaito.
Pony-yoshika?
Flutter Girl?
Pony-yoshika.
Wait, that's fucking crazy.
I remember.
That's
I think
real.
the video was pretty well made too.
We will watch it. We will watch it.
And my second thought was, I followed someone on Instagram, and sometimes they make Vocaloid themed content. Other times they make like content about the old people in Conclave, the movie.
What the fuck? Okay.
But they made a Vocaloid video, and it's like a big old drawing somebody made of a bunch of like Utau and Vocaloid and Synth V, and it's them trying to name all of them, and everyone in the comments is talking about like Kasane Teto, and I'm like, but Siyu's there. I feel like nobody remembers See You.
No one
I love
remembers
See
See
You.
You. No one remembers See You because of, wasn't it that her like whoever did the voice
Didn't
for
her voice donor get arrested for tax evasion?
Yeah,
or something?
some shit like that.
I don't remember if that's like a myth or if that actually happened.
I think that actually happened, but regardless,
I still love
really
the song
funny.
Alone by See You. That's like a great song to me.
Did you know that Ia with her new synth release or whatever, she got an age, like an official age.
Is she like 16?
She's 16.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it. You know what I mean? It's like, why do we have to age them like that? Anyway.
Honestly, that joke is stupid. I thought you were gonna tell me that she could sing in Korean, and I was gonna get really excited.
So, I apologize. No, yeah, it still
like,
does not
Korean?
speak Korean. I'll make sure
I
to give
feel
him a
like
call, give him a ring, let him know that that's
if the tax
Annyeonghaseyo.
evasion thing actually, Annyeonghaseyo. I feel like if the tax evasion thing actually happened, that's what killed the entire Vocaloid scene in South Korea.
Just they're one representative. That's funny.
And then we were like, we gotta kill her.
Do you think she got like an on-screen or off-screen death? I'm just kidding. Okay. Here's the next unpopular opinion. Since I've seen a lot of quote. What?
Are we not gonna listen to Rotten Girl?
This one?
I thought we were gonna listen to it.
Let me read the goddamn thing. Jesus.
Oh, is it relating to that?
Yes, it relates to this. That's why I pulled it up. You think I just pulled up Juby Phonic for fun? You think I'm a fucking psycho?
I'm sorry. If
Alright.
we were here in person, you would slap my ass.
I would slap you and punch you and hit you and yell at you.
Okay, thank you. I would beat you to death with sticks and hammers and sticks and
We would have a fucking lottery in your front yard. Alright. Since I've seen that's a very niche joke.
Pull Shirley Jackson. That was not niche.
Shirley
I guess it's
Jackson?
niche for an American. Shirley
Well, I
Jackson
say
is
that-
the author, right?
Yeah, well, everyone, it's like you say everyone's read the lottery, but you need to understand that this is a Vocaloid. I'm talking about Vocaloid, and the Vocaloid fandom ranges from the ages of 25 to 11. So, like, I don't know who has and has not read Shirley Jackson yet. You know what I mean?
Do they still read Shirley Jackson?
They do. I'm pretty sure. I mean, that's a classic. If you don't know lottery, then get out. You don't even deserve to be in the fandom. No, I'm just kidding. Lottery is crucial to understanding Vocaloid. You can't understand Miku until you've had Sticks and Stones. Anyway, the comment is, quote, since I've seen a lot of people
Vocaloid
crap
fans are
on...
gonna be fans of American Gothic. Sorry.
May I continue, or?
No, go.
Since I've seen a lot of people crap on them, I'm just gonna say it. I like a lot of Vocaloid English covers. Juby Phonic and Reichi introduced me to a lot of Vocaloid songs, and they can both sing really well. Don't say anything. Other artists like Michi, I knew you were going to say something. Michi, Will Stetson, Amaryllis are fantastic too. Some English covers actually sound better than the original songs, so I'm tired of people just treating these covers like they're garbage when most of them aren't. Is wanting to hear a song in my native language that much of a crime? Also, when an English cover gets more views than the original song, it gets criticized, but when the same thing happens with a Japanese cover, no one bats an eye. Thoughts?
Well, you see with the rise in globalism. No, okay. So I would definitely say Juby Phonic has shaped my Vocaloid listening experience from when I was like a decade ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Her covers are probably the reason why I was super into like Kagoro Project. Because she really liked Kagoro Project. Sorry, influence.
No,
and
it's
also
valid.
like, yeah, they definitely brought attention to my listening experience. And I get it that you want to hear music within your native tongue, and I get that appeal. I will say the counter argument for it, and that does not change the statement that you can want to listen to music in your native tongue, and that's like nice. That like a barrier is like gone. But at the same time, this is going back to the globalization thing. I feel like in the modern time, the current era that we're in, we're so exposed in general to different languages. It's not necessarily as alien anymore to an English speaker to listen to something in a different language. I don't feel like the feeling I had when I was younger listening to Japanese music is definitely not the same that I feel now, especially because Japanese culture and like anime has become more globalized.
Exactly, yeah.
And also I feel like there is an enjoyment to listening to a song written in the native language because like the rhythm of the words was formatted the way it was for a reason, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like the original artist chose to have these words in this order so that it would sound like this.
Mm-hmm.
And beyond actual meaning of words, there is a musicality to that. Like
Yes.
Japanese has its own musicality compared to English.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, and that's definitely not something you're gonna get just by listening to a song that's taken and covered in English. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you can say that about any language. You know, listen to a lot of music in Spanish, the rhythms are gonna be very, very different.
Mm-hmm.
And that's in its own right is very, very beautiful. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with English covers, but I don't think I really feel like it's gonna be hard to ever meet with like the original, just like the way I think about like artist intention, as well as like how language and culture can influence an art piece. This
Mm-hmm.
is so like up my own ass saying all this shit, but you know what I mean.
No, yeah.
Oh, she's a linguist. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think you've put it into a much more, I must say, a much more concise and well-worded version of what I would say. Definitely with the word
Mm.
globalization in particular. Like, you're so
Yeah, I
right.
said it slightly as a meme, but it's also true. You
It
know,
is true though.
and
Like like that's the reason. Like, and partially though, it is thanks to them.
oh yeah, they definitely these English cover artists definitely brought a lot of Vocaloid to like English speakers. Like they did the hard work from when we were younger, but now it's
Definitely.
also much more easily accessible. You know, like a lot of Vocaloid songs are getting posted immediately with English translations.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, they definitely put in the work for sure. And like you said, like for you it was Jubiphonic. For me, it was like Raichi and Liz Robnett. It was like these.
Oh, Liz. Oh my
I
god.
know, who
I
can
mean,
forget Liz?
her voice is just gorgeous though.
Exactly. It's like they had beautiful voices, and I think what really like started me on like this is like legit is Raichi's My Art cover from God knows how many years ago now. But like
I still remember the lyrics to her cover for Donut Hole.
yeah, it's like one thing that like I really appreciate about majority of these like these content creators, these like Vocaloid English cover artists is like they do try to retain the intent of the lyrics in the way that they sing them. And that is one thing that I talked about with you a lot when we were talking about like Oleander, for example, is like and like you mentioned is like there is an intent behind the syllables of each word in the song. Every syllable
Also,
has to hit.
I will say, in most other languages, this is my humblest opinion, but I feel like there's truth to it. I feel like most other languages, it is so much easier to write music given like how words end. It's like
Mm-hmm.
just easier to rhyme.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like Spanish, you're gonna have consistent endings. Japanese, you know, you have like ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The sounds are the same, but because English is such a hodgepodge of like 10 languages, that's an exaggeration. But you know, you
No,
have like
you're right though.
a bunch of different endings. It's so much fucking harder to rhyme, and it makes you wonder how we became the dominant language.
I think about that a lot though. It's like English is so complicated. How did this language become the dominant one? In addition to that too, like
I
on
mean,
top of
obviously,
that.
it became the dominant one because it's a hodgepodge, you know?
Yeah, true. I mean it is
I love
it
the
is.
word hodgepodge. And
You
that's
do.
see, and I'm an English speaker, so I can use a bunch of weird sounding words forever, always.
And know how to spell them. I mean, it one like other thing on top of that is like that in languages like Japanese and there's a million others, but like specifically in this case Japanese, a lot can be said with a lot less, and the intent of lyrics and their meaning in the Japanese language is not able to be immediately conveyed into English. And I really take Oleander as like the prime example of this. Because like there is 110,000% more lyrical meaning to that song in Japanese that we will just never fully be able to grasp in English.
Or like even like cram into English.
Exactly. Like it's there. So I have a lot of respect for the artists because it's like already the inherent language difference, like the inherent differences in our language, our Romanized language and theirs is so vast. It's a lot. It's a huge undertaking to make, not only to write like the songs themselves, to then sing it and edit it and make sure that you are maintaining what was initially said in the song. It's a lot of work. So I have a lot of respect for English Vocaloid artists, certainly.
I also remember a lot of Juby songs. She'd cram in a little syllables, extra syllables in there. I see you.
I mean, absolutely. Like that's. I think that's one thing that I really like about That must have been loud. But that's one thing I really like about Will Stetson. Actually, is that he does, for the most part, actually try to cram in the syllables as best as he can. And besides also the fact that he's genuinely just like a good singer, he's really good. But that was like my biggest thing about this entire hot take. It's like I agree with so much of it. You lose me though. Jubyphonic can sing really well. Do not fucking lie to me and tell me that Jubyphonic can sing amazingly well when we know for almost near fact that all of her songs are auto-tuned to shit.
Yeah, she's on some Cher shit.
That's why I want. She's on some shit.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to bring up actual videos because.
Okay.
If I play, because
we gotta hold on. We gotta also, after you play a specific video, we gotta go to her channel and hit oldest.
Exactly. Okay. So we're gonna start with Confessions of a Rotten Girl because this is so recent.
Get out of here.
Get out! This is very dissatisfied.
Dear God, I've come to repent my sins. Let your blood wash me clean, for I'm
Oh God.
a
Lataka.
rotten girl.
This instrumental's worse.
Am I crazy? I thought that there was more melodic dynamics in the original song.
This is not the same instrumental.
Dude, how does this guy get so many views on such dog shit videos?
Whatever. Go to the OG. That is not the same instrumental.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta... Hang on.
You Killer Springtrap is absolutely terrifying.
Spooky loops. Sorry. Okay, hold on.
First they add Kaneki from fucking Tokyo Ghoul, and then they're like, we're gonna have the FNAF, but Dead by Daylight.
Springtrap's in Dead by Daylight?
Yes.
No.
And before they added Kaneki Ken Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh my god, that game is so shitty. All right, anyway. Hey, that's off topic, huh?
Like, I played it. Tens of hours.
Dear
God,
I've gently bent my sins.
Sounds like an analog
Let your
horror.
blood wash me clean, for I'm a rotten girl. I swear I never sin again. Conversations running thin. Temptation flowing through my veins. And now they make it sick of sin. And from the sky that knows no more. But my heart I can't ignore.
what
Dude, I don't know.
What do you not know?
The song is really funny. I don't think I like the Jubyphonic cover.
Do you like the OG song though? Because that's gonna
It's
change
better.
my feelings better. Yeah.
Absolutely, it's better. Like 100%. It's just like I think one thing about Juby that I've always kind of also not really liked, minus the we're listening to this by the way. Minus the like obvious auto-tune, is that she's very nasally.
Yeah. Turning up the heat. Yeah, I know. Sorry, but we're gonna go back to listen to other covers from Judy.
Yes, we
please.
are. We are going to listen to other
Can I-
Judyphonic covers.
Can I enter my Mind Palace and remember some old covers that I
You
liked?
may enter your mind bungalow. Oh wait, she did a monitoring cover. Okay, we gotta listen to that later.
Okay, we'll compare. I really liked. I remember when I was younger. Okay, well, let's listen to.
Oh god,
Let's listen to the first one.
dude, she's been fucking cranking out bangers for years. Holy shit. Anyway, yeah, she did Meltdown. Oh my god. Sorry,
Do the old cover of Tomei Answer. I remember that one.
this one.
Right.
Oh, Tomei Answer. Oh man. Okay.
Oh, sorry. She did Answer and then Tomei Answer.
Yeah, she's answering a lot.
A lot of questions,
A
apparently.
lot of questions.
Ooh, crunchy.
It's not only like clearly ripped really badly, but it's also been transposed a shit ton. So it just sounds terrible.
No. It's no stuff.
Nah, let it play. We haven't even heard her sing.
Running by all the zero days.
Aw.
Stays the same. Sitting alone, just one touch too far away from sun.
I always couldn't. Oh man, you see, I have the YouTube annotation.
The
That's
extension.
how old this is.
Yeah.
That's how quick that was. That two was so quick.
Let's just let it play a little bit.
Sunlight. Well, what are you waiting for? As if it's quizzing me. Batting an eyelash at that textbook with no answers.
Oh.
Yeah, she ate with this, by the way. 1.5 million views.
If you wanted to know my grades, I guess I'd say the same. I don't know why they make these tests so very easy. While you smiled at me timidly, you sat right next to me. Keeping a grin all while you closely such a bad grade. Out beyond the sky, I just can't help but sigh. Maybe it's because I see.
She still has the auto-tune on, too. You can hear it.
Really?
Yes. It's like...
At this young age of 12 years ago?
At this young age of 12 years ago, yeah. That's really
I remember
funny.
the piano cover that she did. That was 11 years ago?
Oh, God, man.
Oh.
Time. Hey, time. Did a mesmerizer cover? Oh, my God, bro. We have to do the oldest one. Matryoshka?
Okay. Okay.
Come on, man.
Can we listen to the pony?
Yes, we can
after?
listen to it after.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, my God.
Thinking about a thing I heard just the other day.
Jesus fucking... I can't. I'm sorry. I'm really trying.
I can't roast her because she kept them up.
I
That
can't
makes sense.
roast, like, I look, I don't, like, I guess I will say this, comparatively, she's not as good as others. But she put in the fucking work, and she's been doing us a favor, making all this
She
Vocaloid
turned
shit.
them out. She turned
She
it
did. She turned them out, all each of varying quality. So,
Can you look up her cover of Setsuna Plus?
she did Setsuna Plus?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we listened to this together. I feel like
Then
every
Setsuna
single time I bring up
Drive.
Jubyphonic, you fucking bring up this cover specifically.
No,
It's Setsuna Drive too. That's really funny.
that's the one time I've brought this up.
Nope, no, that's not true. You fucking liar. I know. You can't.
Maybe
How
not.
can you lie?
Maybe
Dude,
not.
that means a lead. Like I know what it sounds like. So shut the fuck up because I know.
Ah, kill me.
It's my at least 50th time hearing this.
How can you lie?
I even got the fucking. I got it right.
What you didn't see, a tiny piece of a piece of a little lie. Making another living piece growing overnight. How can you laugh?
Listen to the auto tune.
Showing that
Yeah, I know.
I guess I should say she's not a bad singer. It's just like the amount of autotune would have me like believing that she might not be that good.
worry every day.
is all that I can do.
Keeping down these feelings that I'm hiding in plain view.
So funny.
Striking at the bell, hear a midnight song. Suddenly emerges. Hey, I heard this shit before. I think you showed this to me when you showed me
Can
the
I tell you?
song fucking 8 years ago. But yeah, no, go on.
Sorry.
It's okay.
That's so fucking funny.
That is really funny.
But have you seen the Jubivonic video she posted? I think she put it on a different channel, but it's like a recording of her recording 6 billion years in an overnight story.
Oh, Lord almighty.
Trillion years?
It's 6 trillion,
6
I
trillion. Ugh. Numbers. 6 William years.
think. 6 godzillion years. This one? It's on her main.
I got $3 William. No, there's a one that's like you can actually see her singing it.
I don't even know what she looks like.
I
Dude,
do.
I'm not gonna fucking. That's a secret. Do I want to know? You know what I mean? Do I really want to put a face to the name that is Jesus Christ?
Shadi,
No, I'm just
she
kidding.
is just a white woman.
Um,
let me find it. And send
Yeah,
it to
if you can find it, I'm gonna play the one, the only this Flutter girl. This has gotta.
I don't think I'll be able to find it. I bet she probably deleted it. Oh my god, she's going. Whoo!
It's awful, dude.
My fucking headphones fell off because I laughed so hard. Okay, here I go.
Is that Rainbow Dash? What the fuck is that? Oh my god, okay, yeah. Oh my
Hell yeah, bro.
I'm dying of cringe. I'm dying of cringe. This is bad. This is so middle school core. This is like the worst. This is the worst, by the way. This is awful. Is it like, can you imagine being bullied? Nah, don't imagine it. Like, I just, this is it.
Can I tell you?
Yeah, what? You may.
I was in Latin class once, but I wasn't in Latin class. I was
Yeah.
I was in the Latin classroom and my advisor was the Latin teacher and I had Latin. But I was listening to Pony Yoshka too loud and she was like, "Can you turn down what you're listening to?" It was like bleeding through my headphones and I lied and I said I wasn't listening to anything and she was like, "Oh, well somebody's listening to something." But it was me. It was me listening to Pony Yoshka or whatever the fuck.
Don't tell anybody else.
Rest in peace, Mrs. Chamberlain.
Oh.
Yeah, she passed away.
1, 2, 3, yay!
I am gonna kill myself.
Good afternoon. My name is Twilight Star.
This is impressive. This is awful. Pony. No ponytails. Dude, fucking MLB people are so... What is this? What is the... You've ruined everything.
Get out of this page.
You've ruined everything.
Can I say,
Yes.
I got a random story to tell. Can I tell you a random story?
Yeah. Fucking... Yeah, of course.
So, I became friends with this girl named Miley. Miley Lou. I
Okay.
probably shouldn't have said her full name.
Yeah.
But it's okay, Miley's not her government name. Miley is not her government name. It's her
Okay.
English name. So
Yeah, yeah. Just keep giving away more information. That'll...
bleep it out.
Okay.
Anyways, we had this bit going in like a Discord server where I randomly generated two words for people and that'd become your My Little Pony name. I was Sodium Abnormal.
Dude, I was there for this.
You were there for that? Did you have
Yeah.
one?
No. I did
No, you
not
didn't have one.
participate.
We had Quit Shatter.
Yep, I remember this.
Some other stupid shit. So she got one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, I'll draw you two random words. the shit that she got was Winter Ruin.
Winter Ruin. That sounds like an actual pony name.
I know. I was like, that's sick.
That's fucking dope. Can I have it?
And
Like,
she changed her icons to like that meme art of like wolves ripping their shirts off. She's like, I'm fucking Winter Ruin.
that's awesome.
She's so funny.
All right.
I'm fucking Winter Ruin. Anyways,
Why does fentanyl feel so good? All right.
I don't know, Kyrgyzstan.
We're not gonna, and we're not gonna find out.
Kyrgyzstan. Okay.
Kazakhstan.
I know
Nope.
that you're home. Open up and you're alone. Aren't you
I forgot how much
You said the word.
jacking
You
off.
said it. I heard it.
I know you're flicking the bean alone. Open up.
love? I hear it, babe. Your voice butters. You moan and shake the way I hear you do it every day. You did it just now.
Never
Don't
say that
worry,
shit,
something everybody
bro.
does. It's doing shy. How was it, babe? If you just let me in, we could explore a different type of sin.
I don't want to be on this path anymore. Can we listen to something else?
Yes.
I'm like done.
That
I'm
made
done
me
thinking
more
about this.
uncomfortable than I thought it would. What? It's not bad. It's just like.
Have you
ooh.
heard Will Stetson's cover of like Rabbit Hole or whatever?
I'm not going to listen to that.
Okay.
I would much rather jump off of a cliff.
Okay. well, let's
Appreciate,
not listen to
like
that
in
then.
the kindest way possible. Anyway,
Let's not listen to it.
Will
then.
Stetson. Will Stetson. Boston bro.
Boston bro. Is he gay? That's rude to
I
ask.
don't know. What? Like, should I ask him? Like, I don't fucking know.
Can you email him for me? I just wanna know.
William.stetson@vocaloid.com.
Don't include this in any video. That's rude and awful of me.
Yes. Will Stetson, I hope you're not listening to this.
Well, Stetson, I hope you're not listening to this. Anyways, I sent you this Vocaloid video at some point, but I don't remember. I actually don't remember what any of it sounds like.
Send it to me. You said the flow on this one is kind of killer. There's a lot of songs.
well,
You sent me a lot of songs that I haven't. Wow, this was a while ago. Damn, I suck. Anyway, let's play this one.
I was a different person, so I could be wrong. I was a different person like 2 weeks ago.
400個の箱の中身を埋めるこういった教育の義務でしたからお家に帰ってさ小1時間考えましたよ困った答えがわからぬ思考も手の停止してゆく末編み出した近道これ楽なもんだ他人の思考を丸写し無駄生産思考がすでに停止しているから停止していることすら気づかない離れたプロメオもそうとしないだってあいつが言ってたその思考の思考と思考し思考すらまた誰かの模倣意識とそれが思考せぬ意思の思考なので進行や進行を更新中です
Modern art ass sounding ass song, bro.
更新中です 4×4×6 だなんてフィボナッチすら認めてはくれないこの我々に黒い涙流し黒箱に向かってこう言うんだね大好き生きれてよかった非業なくせに実行解釈セットリストにこじつけの解釈ネットリストに兼ねてる愛の美
Were you high when you listened to this?
Probably.
On what? Because that must have been some really good shit for you to send this to me and think that I would have wanted to listen to this.
I think I was just fucking foolish. That's
I will kill you without hesitation.
That's a modern ass sounding ass song, bro.
It sounds like what the banana taped to the wall looks like.
Yeah. What's the other one sound like? I sent you a couple there in that grouping.
I got the flow. Nope.
Click on the other ones that I sent you.
I am. Alright, what we got? Yeah. I like dick in my ass. Oh, good. Penis in my butthole. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Hey. Mm. Okay. Spit your shit. Hey.
Honestly,
Hey!
I wasn't
Hey!
completely seeing.
You weren't that high. This is before you got high.
Before I lost all hearing in my left ear.
Cut my ears off, Van Gogh style.
Fun.
Van Gogh. Yeah. Okay.
I'm scared.
I don't really like when
I'm
pre-choruses
scared.
do that. That's okay.
Either.
Here it comes. Ah. I really, really like that instrumental. I really, really like that.
Oh yeah, I love when songs sound like they have ghosts in them. This song sounds like it has ghosts in it.
It does. I understand. I like
Yeah.
it. I really like it. It's got a lot of stuff going for it. It's very chill, which is
Mhm.
cool.
I
Miku,
feel like this was like
yeah.
the happy time of Vocaloid for me when people were making like these mellow, like indie ass sounding songs. Like that's when we got the fucking washing machine song that I don't remember the name of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but washing machine. I just call it washing machine, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Valid. I
Yeah.
mean, I like shit like this. It's like chilly, it's vibey. The washing machine one is a little bit more upbeat, but I like this one. It's got groove to it.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the drum beat during the verses is actually killer. It's,
Like it. I really like it. I think
it's real nice.
what I also like about it is it's very much like Miku's tuning is giving like mid 2010s type
Mhm.
vibe, which is awesome. I do really like this. This is quite nice. Gets the like.
Hooray!
Hooray!
I'm not
Hooray!
crazy. I'm not crazy.
No, you're not. But there are more. So you still have
I mean,
time
one
to
of
be
them
proven
is
wrong.
just always be with you. So
Oh, no,
whatever.
I'm not listening to that. What's the one above it? Is that?
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's see.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Deets and dudes.
Oh. Just plugged in my drum machine for the first time, guys. Let me know what you think. It's literally me in GarageBand type shit. Who the fuck is this? I think P has used this voice before.
I'm scared to say
Can I ask something?
yes.
Hey, why is she as a men's size 46 in shoes? Is she a basketball player?
Yeah, they say big feet, big socks.
Big socks. Big fingers.
Okay, hold on. This is a voice bank, right? 'Cause I'm worried. The breathing sounds so hard that I'm worried
I was
that
gonna
it's a
say.
person with full ass auto tune.
Like it's a fucking robot and I'm getting tired. The fuck? I was gonna say the breathing is
it a
super
robot?
hard.
Like, is it actually a person? It's not, right?
You know, no. There's no shot.
It's not a person with like crunchy ass auto tune.
It's not. You program in the breathing sounds.
I know that. I guess even like a person would not breathe that hard ever.
I mean, they could if they ran. Chappelle Roan, when she runs around the stage.
I need you to run 3 miles and then come back to me to record this.
We're gonna do a 10K, and you're gonna sing at the same exact fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it though. I mean, it's cute.
Okay, so this gets like a B.
It gets a B. It's a B.
So the one before it was like a B plus.
I'll give the one before it an A minus.
Sick.
I like
And
that.
then the other one was a G.
Yes, it was. trying to see if there's anything. You just leaned back in your chair and I thought you died.
I'm trying to see if I sent you any more Vocaloid, but it's just Space Odyssey memes.
That's
Awful,
so you.
embarrassing.
How to make a
Yeah.
Yoasobi song. I don't even want to know, honestly. Zutamayo released a song 5 days ago. That's funny. Alright, hang on. I got more unpopular opinions if you want.
Okay, yeah.
There we go.
Whatever.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Sorry, I saw that I sent that video.
This one says English producers have a serious issue of trying to be profound, but end up just sounding edgy. Also, most English songs suck in general. I feel they don't try to innovate and do different things like Japanese songs. They just stick to the same generic electronic sound, and that's it.
Can I say a lot of Japanese Vocaloid is also cringe.
Yes. You can
We're
say
not
that.
special in that regard. Also, don't make me bring up Aura again. That song's sick. Like, besides jokes, yeah, I mean, it's just like this. You're not gonna have innovation if the scene never really gets picked up steam, you know.
I mean,
You're saying like, oh, the English scene is so bad, and the English scene is like 5 people. It's like, it's like when I watched AlphaGo again, and Google DeepMind was like, we solved Go because our machine beat the European champion, but like the European champion is 2 Dan, and like the champions in Asia are 9 Dan. Like there's 5 people that play Go in Europe. Like
yeah.
of course the scene's not gonna be innovative.
You got 5 people on the scene. Yeah, that's valid. That's true.
And they all listen to Skrillex. Like
also, like, if it like what like it's you're gonna copy the formula. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to be innovative when you're already kind of given the short stick. You know what I mean? Like, I don't.
Sorry, I almost ate a peanut, but I remembered I brushed my teeth.
Oh, okay. Fuck that peanut. You can't be innovative when you haven't even found like the baseline. Do you know what I mean? Like, people already shit on English Vocaloid producers for just doing the bare minimum. So like,
Gabby,
what?
Let's be English Vocaloid producers.
Valid.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I think I could do it. Honestly.
Hey, I want to help.
Hey, I swore I'd never sin again.
But my patience running thin.
My patience be running thin though.
I want to help. Anyways.
Mako only exists for fan service. Her base outfit is the most exposing of the top 8 Vocaloids, and she looks the most basic.
Girl, they all exist for fan service. They're young girls. They're young girls. They don't need to be people.
I saw somebody implying in a post earlier that the fetishization of young girls is the reason why Mako isn't a popular Vocaloid.
They kind of cooked with that. That's kind of a cook.
It's not because her voice bank sounds old, outdated, and shitty. Because she's an old woman.
She's an old woman. Kind of a cook.
Kind of a cook. Somebody said Project Sekai should have never existed and Deco 27's mid.
Cool. I don't know.
This person says, I prefer English voice banks over Japanese voice banks.
Well, I need to know. Give me examples, bro.
Luca, Miku, and Kaito.
Okay. What are the English ones that they like?
Luca, Miku, and Kaito.
Oh, I forgot they have English voice banks. Yeah, whatever.
What do you think?
Like, sure. I mean, that's just taste.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It's not like a statement where like this is bad. Like you can't rebuke a taste.
True.
Even if you don't have any, but like. No, we all listen to fucking Rumor. Dabu Muchirane.
No one has heard rumor.
Warai Moshinai.
Orai Moshinai. Well, that was the thing. I brought up rumor as my I brought up rumor as my example piece, but it's like, does that really count? Because it's just an English voice mix singing in Japanese. It's not actually English.
But it's fun.
Valid. But it's fun, see?
But see, it's fun. And we're having fun. Aren't we having fun?
There is one in here that I was like, oh, this person said MMDs and shorties were some of the best Vocaloid fan content ever made, and nothing can live up to it.
Or what?
MMDs?
What is that?
No! You don't know MMDs?
I probably do. I
Do you
just don't know
know?
what it's
Oh my
called.
god, wait. Womanizer, fucking Womanizer, Aaron and Levi?
Oh.
MMDs was just like a software where you had like a 3D model and you just animated it, and everybody used Vocaloids in it.
What does MMD stand for? Movie.
Miku Miku Dance! No, I have no idea.
Okay.
This person says Synth V Teto sucks. Isn't as good as the Utah version.
No. Next.
Mako sounds like ass.
Yeah. Next.
This person said Jaffe and Cupcake should be considered Vocaloid voices with how often they are used in other, like, Flop Tropica songs.
I'm sorry.
There is a
often?
butterfly on your right shoulder version with Jaffe and Cupcake.
I don't know these people.
Okay. Valid.
Is
Valid,
this
valid.
like some new wave shit?
This
Who
is
are
new wave
they?
shit. This person
Bro,
This person says they have 3 unpopular opinions.
I'm so old. Yeah?
It's annoying when OG fans say that liking only Kikuo or Maratu is basic.
You're
gonna say it
Who
is.
likes Maretu?
I don't know. That's exactly what I said. I was like, hey, I'm the only person that does not care for Maretu. I love Kikuo.
Who likes Maretu,
But
bro?
People who like Maretu are probably middle schoolers that are going through a very edgy phase, and that's okay.
And I hope you get better.
Get that
You know, there's
fixed.
some Maretu songs that I like. I'm not gonna lie. There's some of them that are catchy. I like when he uses train noises, and I like when the Vocaloid goes, ooh, yeah, ooh, you know?
I absolutely zero context for me. I have no idea. I'm not that even experienced with Maretu songs. That's just really funny that you just said that.
There's like 2 Maretu songs that I like. And they're alright. Kikuo is like an innovator.
Yeah,
Actually.
actually.
Kikuo has a beautiful mind palace.
Yes, dude, that guy lives in
My
a
dark,
fucking
twisted,
mind
beautiful
mansion.
fantasy, but it's
Exactly.
Kikuo.
Do not compare him to Ye. That's hilarious though. But yeah,
Sorry.
literally though.
I only made that joke because I listened to a podcast talking about Kanye West recently.
I feel like I know why, but we can talk about that later.
Yeah, because he's a Nazi and he's crazy. But
yes, he is. And I don't think Kikuo is that.
he's not that.
But you never know.
No. I'm just saying Kikuo is like a visionary in the genre. You know?
You know how the meme with Kanye is like he sucks, but everyone's like, he made graduation. He made graduation to like, cope.
yeah.
For Kikuo, it's like if anything ever comes out with him, it's like he made Gomene Gomene. He made Hole Dwelling. He made Hole Dwelling.
For me, it's like we're inflicted with like
The woke mind virus.
no.
Sorry.
Everything that's happened with Aishite, as in it got super viral and then Auto covered it and it makes me want to die.
She covered it? Oh god.
Yes.
Oh yeah, she did. That's right.
That's the one that everyone knows. And
Yeah.
to me, it's one of those things where it's like the most popular song for a producer to me is not like the current consensus. Because I'm old. I'm old head. And for me, Kikuo was always gonna be the Gomene guy, right?
Yes.
But now to everyone, he's the Aishite guy.
That's true. That is true.
And then it's the same thing with like Poa Poa, how Young Girl A went viral, but Poa to me is always gonna be the guy that made Q.
It's gonna always be the guy that made Equation to me.
Exactly.
Interesting. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Was
Second
Equation like really, really big? I feel like Q was like popular.
Equation, I probably not, but Krypton chose for that one to be the one that makes it into the game,
Yeah,
so
in the
that's the one I
game.
know.
Yeah. Mm.
This second one is Dear OG Vocaloid fans, which I guess is us to an extent. Please keep in mind that Project Sekai fans are not fake Vocaloid fans, and that quote new Vocaloid fan is not an insult and will never be an insult.
Go get a real problem.
I think the person that's writing this is a child that was introduced to Vocaloid through Project Sekai. So
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for bullying a 10-year-old. I hope you have. I hope you never struggle in
make
math
sure to
class.
study for your vocab test. But
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, I don't want to say that it's not a real problem. Obviously, none of this is ever, but uh, they're not fake Vocaloid fans, but I think
Just to let you know, if you're like 15 right now and like someone's bullying you about being a fake Vocaloid fan, they're 17 at most.
yeah,
I'm
actual
almost
OG people, like OG fans, like people that, like, I'm assuming me to this person, I was your age when I got into Vocaloid, and that was like 10 years ago. So
I'm closer to 30 now than I am 10.
fucking me too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I mean,
And we're never gonna bully you for getting a hobby.
we're not. I mean, I'm not gonna bully anyone for being into Vocaloid. You can be into like you can. I'm not gonna bully you for being into Project Sekai. Like it's a fun game. Like I don't care. But like, I think where people always try to draw the line in the sand when it comes to like new Vocaloid fans is like a lot of people. If you got into Vocaloid through Project Sekai, you got into Vocaloid through like the characters of Vocaloid. You got into them through like Miku as a character. And to me, and maybe I've never expressed it to you before, but to me, Vocaloid first and foremost is a musical tool.
No,
It is voices.
I disagree.
Oh really?
I'm in the modern, like, as like if I'm explaining to someone that doesn't know what Vocaloid is, that's how I will explain it to me. It is a tool to create music. But I'm thinking about when I got into Vocaloid when I was younger, and it was like I feel like there's a period of time between 2014 and maybe like 2000 up to 2000, I don't know, 19 or something, where it really was like prioritizing the voice banks more, and that's when you got a lot of Vocaloid producers transitioning to making like anime music because they got less associated with the scene.
Yeah.
But when I was really young and listening to music from like 2000s, like 2009 onwards, I don't know when the Vocaloid got made. Was it even that early?
When
Yeah. It was like
mid
2006,
2000s, yeah.
yeah. The main advertising point in all the music videos that people would draw Miku in fun little outfits. She would be the protagonist.
I mean, I think it's a little different in that like Miku was a figure that could constantly be shifted into whatever.
Yeah, she could take up a character.
Exactly. She was to take up a character. So to
but
me,
do they
primarily,
have personalities in Project Sekai?
they
No,
do,
right?
but they are standard throughout. It's not. You know, it's not Miku appears for whatever song they're doing, and like she's not appearing for Matryoshka, being the Matryoshka Miku. Like no, she's a consistent version of Miku throughout every single song.
Oh, I see.
Just in different outfits, you know, like a regular person. And it's like,
but I don't see it necessarily have a problem with that.
There is no problem with that. I'm saying that that's where people tend to draw the line in the sand of like the Miku that you and I kind of identified or had when we were growing up was like this constantly varying Miku that didn't exist consistently from space to space. She was different in every song depending on the producer.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
and Len's siblings are dating.
Siblings are dating. That's actually another thing that comes up on here, but I didn't want to bring it up because
in Project Sekai, are they siblings are dating?
They are neither. They just exist as they do in Krypton lore, which is that they're just identical copies of each other. But yeah, that's the line. I don't know.
Twins.
Okay. This one has a lot. I can't stand Kafu. That's the first one.
Yeah, you know what? I don't blame you. Sometimes like that engine noise becomes a little too much for me.
That's true. With Kafu, it's very prominent.
it really sounds like she's singing. She's getting waterboarded while singing, and then they got rid of the gurgling.
Yes, I agree, actually. She has a very unique sounding voice. I like it in some
Mhm.
songs, like in Phony, it sounds really cool. But when I think about it in
Yeah.
like Change, it's kind of annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I hate realistic voices and Vocaloids, specifically Synth B.
That's an opinion you can have, and you know what, that's a pretty good one. You can have that. It's
You
okay.
can have that. I'm fine with that. I don't hate realistic voices, certainly, but it's valid.
Yeah, you know, taste.
Taste.
And I do think there's a unique appeal about Vocaloid, that the fact that this is the only genre that you're gonna find that really.
As a
Unless you want us
continuation,
to share, yeah.
as a continuation of that sentiment, they said that's why I don't like 85% of Mitchie M's songs.
Hmm.
Now hold
Alright.
on. Is this
Yeah.
the Oedo Julia Knight guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can have your opinion. He made Sankyu music, and that's a great song. So everybody
Mhm.
can shut up. Right? Yeah. Right? I think so.
Yeah.
Synthvi Teto doesn't like it. Hate 90%
Okay.
of songs in English. They don't sound good. Valid.
Okay, whatever.
Now this is an opinion I can agree with. Hate Kanaria's songs.
Yeah.
Absolutely. 100%. Canaria is one of the most overrated Vocaloid artists currently.
Yeah.
110%.
Yeah. Where are you getting these takes from?
Reddit. Don't understand why they became so popular. Yeah. Kaito and Mako are both outdated in voice and design.
Yeah.
AI synths suck.
Sometimes new Kaito can sound good. I like Kaito because you ever see the pictures of like his vocal donor and just he loves
He
Kaito.
loves Kaito, yeah. I think that's really
Yeah,
funny.
that's cute. Yeah.
This one says Pinocchio P is overrated as fuck.
Felt Chef. He has some bangers.
He does, but not all of them.
Felt Chef.
All right, this one is the kicker. I hate Flower. She ruins every song.
That's kind of based.
Okay. That's all I'm gonna do.
That's kind of based. Flower sounds like a